stories from the unknown.
No, that's not how.
Can you please start us off?
No, that's not Halloween. Pointless.
Okay, so my story will start off as in my house, and this is a real life experience that happened to me in real life. Okay, so me and my sister was in the living room, sitting on the couch, and whenever you look over, you see the bathroom. There was a shadow that, if you looked at it right, it made out of a man with a tall hat on. With a tall hat on. And my sister has seen many shadows like this, and nothing couldn't have made a shadow like that. My second real life experience is definitely one that I will always remember.
Just continue, Reaper.
My mom and I'm pretty sure my sister or something went out to go to the store. After they went outside into the car, I seen like a white ghost go through the wall to where the car was. So those are two of my real life experiences. My dad has seen a black shadow just go by here. And everybody has seen one.
That's very spooky. Thank you for that.
It's your turn to.
Okay, now for my story. My story comes from the channel Snarled, read by Sapphire Sandalo. I hope I'm saying that right.
Or whatever.
And it's called Something Scary, and the name of this is The Curse of the Wild Banshee. So, in the Irish tale, banshees are known as spirits who disguise themselves as old women. They wail, and banshees are known to be signs of death. So, the girl was carrying on with a normal day. Her boyfriend was not there that day because he had to work late. So, she was home alone. So she was going to the kitchen to get a glass of water, and she heard tapping on her window. She opened the curtains, and there stood a woman, an old woman with red hair and yellow eyes. She said, "Let me in. Please, let me in." And she said, I don't know if I can help you. Please, let me in.
Hold on, I just want to say something to make this a little bit funny.
Okay.
But like, if that was me in the situation, I would yell, "Dad, get the shotgun."
Of course.
I'd be the same way, actually.
Anyway.
Except I'd get an RPG.
The girl stood there in horror.
Why is there an RPG in your house, sir?
The girl stood there in
I
horror.
don't know. Maybe the apocalypse?
The girl stood there in horror.
Okay then.
She wouldn't help her. "What kind of woman are you?" She ran to her bedroom, but the banshee followed her to her bedroom window, taunting her throughout the night. She called the police, the banshee taunting her and taunting her. The police arrived, but she went to the door and she didn't feel right. So then she heard the police knock, and they said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" They checked the footage from that night, the next day, and they did see a woman with red hair and yellow eyes, but they didn't see where she came from or where she left to. They can only capture her in one camera, and they never saw her leave or never saw her come there. And then a week later, she heard the news that her mother-in-law had passed away suddenly.
Wow.
Right?
Alright, my turn.
That was that scary, but
I swear to God, if I have nightmares tonight, I'm going to you guys, you know.
if you see an old woman, you're dead.
If I see old man, I'm gonna do shotgun. Flip that.
Flip the shotgun, get the RPG.
No, I don't want to kill myself, bro. I'm trying to kill it. That's just
No,
stupid.
blow up your whole entire house and move somewhere else.
Okay, actually though, the smartest thing though, if you see a ghost in your house, you burn the house completely down. Because then we also
use
burned
the
the
RPG to
field.
completely terminate it. Okay, it's my turn. This story I have for everyone.
Stop dancing!
It's called The Tall Man. And this is a story that happens to be quite religious in Christianity. So hopefully this can teach my cousin Tamaye something, because he is a very Christian person. But anyways, the story starts off as a teenage boy one day, and around Christmas Eve, he one day came from work and came back home extremely tired.
We did it good!
What?
So he went to
Someone-
bed.
Look, the fire's burned out, but you still have the log still.
Whoa! But anyways, that's the story goes on. As soon as he came home,
Oops, wrong dance.
As soon as he came home, he fell asleep. But later on, about 3 a.m., he woke up to his room being very cold, chilly. Then when he looked in front of him, he saw a tall man with red eyes wearing a magician's hat and a long coat. And then the man leaned up to him and said, "Never leave. Always here." And then the man disappeared. And then he woke up to his room warm again. He thought it was just a nightmare, so he played it off as that. So the next day, close to Christmas, the day on Christmas Eve, same day happens, but at that time, his parents had to go to a Christmas meeting for charity for the homeless. So they left with only him and his 3 little sisters.
Hold on, can I ask where this man was, like what state?
I don't remember that part of the story, but I know his story happened in a very religious home. His home was a very religious place.
Okay, well, could you delete these solo?
No. Continue.
No, it's annoying, it doesn't matter, it's a flipping lie. This is supposed to be a normal shack, not in this.
That's true.
My goodness, dog, you need to stop dancing, and everybody needs to stop interrupting the story. I'm
Okay, let me
religious.
just say, Reaper, you interrupted his story. But continue.
Yes, because of this stuff.
Alice, continue.
Okay.
Why are we
I
jumping so
was
low?
rudely interrupted by a whole bunch of nonsense.
Okay, but why are we jumping so low?
A young teenage boy. Octavio, stop dancing.
Dog, stop dancing.
Okay, I'm back to the story. Before I was rudely interrupted by my friend Octavio here, Dark Killer. Anyways, the boy was once again tired from work, and he went to bed, but once again later in night, he woke up to that cold presence again. But this time, the man was farther to his room by his corner of the door, and so... Okay, I'm not telling the story anymore if y'all are gonna keep interrupting me. Good. Anyways, he saw the tall man at the corner of his doorroom again, but when he was over there, he rushed straight up in the blink of an eye to his bed and came up to his face. And then the man said the same thing. "Never leave. Always here." And so he woke up once again, and then when he woke up, he saw his sisters hiding in the bathroom, and then when he went downstairs, he saw knives in the wall. And then later, and his sisters were afraid of him. They were hiding in the bathroom and saying, "Go away." And then...
What is that noise? Alice, you're
And then later on...
Shadow, what's wrong with your mic?
I don't have anything wrong with it. But anyways...
Stop dancing, dog!
Octavio, I will not tell the story anymore in funding my video.
I will.
Kick him from the party if he dances again.
No. It's just that that happened.
As I was saying, finally, and if it happens again, I will leave.
No, you're not gonna
Okay.
leave. He's gonna leave.
Okay, but then your video would be ruined.
No, it wouldn't.
Alright, but anyways, next morning on Christmas Day, His sisters came downstairs to eat breakfast, and they still reluctantly looked at him. And he asked what happened. He said what happened was his sisters climbed up on his bed, started singing Christmas songs to him. Then all of a sudden he got really angry and his eyes turned red, and he started chasing them. And then all of a sudden he grabbed a knife and started hurling knives at them. Then eventually they hid in the bathroom, where from there he grabbed a mop and threw it straight through the door of the bathroom door. And during all that time was when he had that dream about that demon thing. And then about 2 months later, he moved away from his religious home and moved to a new place. And he didn't see anything about that demon thing again until one night, once again, he woke up to a cold feeling in his new house with his new room, and he saw the thing again.
And it said, always.
Then
Okay,
well, can I have one of it?
No. Okay.
Please.
The next story comes from
I haven't done anything longer.
the something scary.
Oh yeah, did y'all hear the story of Legiona?
Okay, well, T-Soul, since you're not gonna give me Amulet, can you delete the 2 cubes outside though?
No.
Oh my god, you're so annoying though.
You're annoying because you keep interrupting the story time, but anyway.
He ended the story.
It could have ended a lot. It could have ended a lot faster if I wasn't interrupted.
Oh yeah. Did I ever see the story of Legiona?
What?
You know that story of Legiona?
Continue.
Stop letting go of the campfire.
Say that story. If you know that story, I'm gonna tell it.
Tell it.
Mexico.
La Llorona? Oh. We all know the story of La
The movie
Llorona.
sucks, that one.
No, I don't.
Don't watch it.
Okay, a short
Tell
intermission while we get our crap together. If you are looking for good quality scary story animations told by a soothing voice, make sure you head over to the channel Snarled on YouTube and watch for Something Scary. Also, watch their podcast anywhere where you like to listen to your podcast. Now let's get back.
Okay, well, can I have one of the T-Soul, please? I haven't done anything wrong.
Continue. Octavio.
Now I have to say you already know the story, so I'm okay.
No, I don't.
Joe knows. Samaya knows. And yeah, you know.
Okay.
I don't know.
You guys know the story titled The Art of the Kill.
No, but I know a story. I don't know the name of it, but it's a story.
Go on.
Excuse me for a second, I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. Make sure you don't fall in the hole.
He fell in the hole!
Oh god! I'm all wet!
Yeah.
You stink!
Dude, light story.
Just don't drip over the campfire, okay?
Oh, just
What
light
are you
story.
kidding?
Get out of that campfire. You're gonna drip all over it.
Can we have one?
I can't see my eyes. Oh god, I fell it again!
Everything is falling apart. Okay, we'll get our crap together. We'll get our crap together and we'll be back. Until next time.
I swear, it sounded as
Keep
though-
scaring.